Good morning children, welcome to all once again. I am Mrs. Rani Sheikh from NCMS Chabwa. Today we are going to discuss our 12th chapter from grammar book. The name of your chapter, Simple Present and Present Continuous. Before we start the lesson, I would like to introduce tense. What is tense and how many form of its? So children, why I am explaining tense first? Because the simple present tense is the form of tense. So children, here we will discuss chapter 12 to 16. So let's begin the chapter 12, simple present and present continuous. So children, tense. What is tense? Tense means time. What is the definition of tense? Tense is the form of verb. So children, we have studied verb in previous video. What is verb? An action word are called verb. For example, play, jump, dance, etc. So, which tell us about the time of action. I repeat this definition. Tense is the form of a verb which tell us about the time of an action. So, types of tense. There are three types of tense: present tense, past tense and future tense. So, children, how many types of tense? There are three types of tense: present tense, past tense and future tense. Present tense has four forms. So children, each tense has four forms. First, simple present tense. Second, present continuous tense. And third, present perfect tense. Fourth, present perfect continuous tense. So children, here we will discuss first three tense of this video. Present perfect continuous tense not given in your textbook. So we will discuss simple present tense, present continuous tense and present perfect tense. Simple present tense. What is the simple present tense, children? Simple present tense is used for action that happen regularly or are universal truth. So, I repeat this definition. Simple present tense is used for action that happen regularly. It means habitual action or are universal truth. It is usually formed by adding s or es to the base form of the verb. For example, structure of simple present tense. So, what is the structure of simple present tense? S. S means subject. Subject plus verb. V for verb. So, what is the V1? First form of the verb. Then plus S and ES plus O for object. For example, I brush my teeth in the morning. So, this sentence describes habitual action. The sun rises in the east. This sentence describes the universal truth. Jannat does all her work by herself. So, this sentence also describes habitual action. So, when the subject, so children, when the subject is singular and in third person, we add s or es to the base form of the verb. So, what is I? I is the subject. We use brush. What is brush? First form of the verb, and then my teeth in the morning. Remaining part of the sentence is object. The sun, what is sun? Subject here, singular subject, then rise is the first form, then add s. So, rises in the east. Jannat does, you can see here add base form of the verb es. What is the base form of the verb? Do. We add es, then Jannat does all her work by herself. So, one more example, my mother goes to the temple daily, I play cricket, they work a factory. So, this example are simple present tense. Next, present continuous tense. The present continuous tense tells us about an action which is going on at the time of speaking. So, what is the definition of the present continuous tense? The present continuous tense tells us about an action which is going on at the time of speaking. We use is, am, are plus the base form of verb, then ing to form the present continuous tense. So, what is the structure of present continuous tense? Subject plus is, am, are plus first form of the verb, then add ing plus object. So what is I here? I is the subject. We use am with I. So we say I am, then first form of the verb, then write and add ing. I am writing a story. So what is the sentence? I am writing a story. You are, we use are with you. You are wearing pretty shoes. The doctor is treating his patient. So children, am writing, are wearing, is treating is present continuous tense. Present perfect tense. The present perfect tense is used to talk about action that began in the past and have been recently completed. What is the definition of present perfect tense? The present perfect tense is used to talk about action that began in the past and have been recently completed. We use has and have plus past participle. It means third form of the verb. Form of the verb to form the present perfect tense. What is the structure of present perfect tense? Subject plus has and have plus third form of the verb and then object. So children, he, she, it and singular noun we use has. I, we, they and plural noun use with have. So remember it, has used with he, she, it and singular noun, have used with I, we, they and plural noun. For example, I have hurt my knee. So children, have used with I. So you can see have used with I, we and they and plural noun. So what is I here? I is the subject and we use have with I. Then what is the verb here? Third form of the verb. So what is the verb here? Hurt. I have hurt my knee. Mita. Mita is singular noun. So we add has. We use has with Mita. Mita has bought a dress for herself. Raja. Raja also singular noun. Then we use has. Raja has eaten his meal. So you can see hurt, bought, eaten. What is this? Third form of the verb. So have heard, has bought, has eaten is the third form of the verb. Most verbs form the past tense and the past participle by adding d, ed or ied to the base form. So next past tense. First is present tense, second is past tense. So children, each tense has four forms. Past tense has also four forms. Simple past tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense and past perfect continuous tense. There are four forms. Which one? Simple past tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense and past perfect continuous tense. So children, we will discuss here simple past tense and past continuous tense. First, simple past tense. The simple past tense describe an action that has been completed in the past. What is simple past tense? The simple past tense describe an action that has been completed in the past. So children, what is the structure of simple past tense? Subject plus second form of the verb then object. So what is subject? Madhu. Madhu is subject. What is the went? Went is the second form of the verb. Go. Go is the first form. Second form is went. Go, went, gone. So what is the went here? Second form of the verb. Madhu went for swim. Nisha sang for the radio. So you can see Nisha is the subject, sang is the second form of the verb and for the radio is the object. In this sentence, the verbs went and sang show that an action was performed in the past. We added ed to the verb to form the simple past tense. Past continuous tense. The past continuous tense describes actions that continued for some time in the past. we use was, were plus ing form of the verb to form the past continuous tense. I repeat this line. We use was, were plus ing form of the verb to form the past continuous tense. So what is the structure of past continuous tense? Subject plus was, were plus first form of the verb, then add ing plus object. So children, here they were playing football in the field. So what is they? They is a subject. We use they were with they. They were, play is the first form of the verb, then add ing, then play become playing. Or what is object here? Football in the field. So example here, they were playing football in the field. We use was with I. You can see was used with I. Cook, what is cook? First form of the verb, then add ing and when you called. So I was cooking when you called. The verb were playing, was cooking describe action that continue for some time in the past. Past perfect tense. The past perfect tense is used for an action that happened before another action in the past. I repeat this definition. What is past perfect tense? The past perfect tense is used for an action that happened before another action in the past. We used had plus third form of the verb to form the past perfect tense. So children, what is the structure of past perfect continuous tense? Subject plus had plus third form of the verb, then object. So example, I had finished the exam by the time the bell rang. They had eaten too many biscuits by the time dinner was served. So the verb had finished, had eaten show action that were completed before the action of the verb rang, served, started. They are in present past tense. They are in the past tense. Now next is future tense. First is present tense, second is past tense, and third one is future tense. Future tense has also four forms. Which one? Simple future tense, future continuous tense, future perfect tense, future perfect continuous tense. How many form of future tense? There are four forms. Which one? Simple future tense, future continuous tense, future perfect tense, and future perfect continuous tense. So children, here we will discuss simple future tense and future continuous tense. First, simple future tense. What is simple future tense? Let's see. We use the future tense to talk about action that will happen later. What is simple future tense? We use the future tense to talk about action that will happen later. So what is the structure of simple future tense? Subject plus will, shall plus first form of the verb plus object. So example are here. Raman will meet you at the airport. He will go to Mumbai next week. So what is Raman? Raman is the subject. We use will with Raman. Then first form of the verb. What is the first form of the verb? Meet. Then object. You at the airport. So what is the example here? Simple future tense example are Raman will meet you at the airport. He will go to Mumbai next week. So will meet, the verb will meet, will go are simple future tense. Second, future continuous tense. The future continuous tense shows an action that will continue for some time in the future. I repeat this definition. What is future continuous tense? The future continuous tense shows an action that will continue for some time in the future. We use will be plus ing form of the verb to form the continuous tense. So what is the structure of future continuous tense? Subject plus will, shall plus be plus first form of the verb, then add ing plus object. So, for example, here the guests will be arriving early. I will be staying with Mansi on Sunday. So, children, what is the guest here? Subject, we use will with the guest, add be, will be, and first form of the verb arrive, then add ing, and object here early. So, example here, the guests will be arriving early. I will be staying with Mansi on Sunday. So, children, in these sentences, the verbs talk about action that have been planned and will continue for some time in the future. So, children, I hope you understood tense and its form very well. Thank you.